much going on in this house right now. Good morning, Melanie, Barb, Deb, Rebecca. I love all the hellos. Good morning, Rhonda. So it's been quite crazy at this house, but I don't know if you can see. Over there, we had some rain last night. Things have a little bit of rain. But it really didn't. I hope it helped. It was very little bit, but every little bit counts. My son was out on that yesterday. I'm imagining he's probably going back to it today. I don't know if he's sleeping in, because that boy has been ongoing. It just seems like since Friday at 1 when it started. So we're dealing with that in the house, laundry because the clothes smell like firewood, like a burning, just smells disgusting. So been washing clothes, drying boots, right? Because he's on his feet. And out here, it's just been a smoky mess outside. So we've mostly been staying in. Um, it's been something else. So Deb, I found out yesterday, I was on the live for a little bit, that she's going to go live here by herself. So Deb, please put out all your information. Any person here who has a channel, please let us know. I don't have the ability to drop links because I'm on my phone right now, so I can't just stop this and do that. But you're welcome to tell us about yourself. If when you have lives coming up, if you dropped a new video, I don't mind. We're here, we're all in this together. I'm going to be a little quiet because, like I said, my son is sleeping in. I was debating about even doing this morning because I didn't want to wake him up. He's been working so hard. But I do want to show you some things that we've been working on. On Saturday, I had the sit and sew. It was very productive. Anna was here, which is one of our subscribers you always see sometimes in the chat in the morning, and she worked on binding. That's what she did all day, is worked on binding. I had a couple of other peeps come in, and they're work peeps who are learning to sew. I think I've mentioned that. And so they worked on sewing things. A couple of them, I think I could say her name. She didn't say I couldn't. Nancy worked on some stuff. She's been bringing me some tops, very basic, like I cut it out for her and she cuts it. Well, she did her first 4-patch. And this pattern here, which we kind of just made up, is 4. I basically gave her a charm square. So Anna donated some charm squares. So she sewed up charm squares. And then I cut up 9.5 inch blocks. So 4, 5, 4, 5 charm. That's not going to make 4 5-inch squares, right? Put together, make 9.5 inches. So we paired it with a 9.5-inch block. The last one that Veronica did, she used a charm pack and a layer cake, and we just cut down the layer cake. Oh, and by the way, yes, you can let us know, Deb, when your lives are with Mona, with Lisa, with whoever. It's totally fine. I definitely want you to do that. So if we did 5, it was going to be way too long. And I'm not in my room because his bedroom is like on the room. So I'm on the other side of the house, trying to be quiet. So 5 rows was going to be too long. So what we did is put a 5-inch strip across. And this is the one that she finished. This is her first time putting a 4-patch together. So she's done a super 9-patch and a 4-patch. The other gal is working on sewing strips together, and here it is. She's going to be coming over almost every day after school and working on this project because she loves it so much. So she sewed strips together, and she's going to make a rail fence. So these are her sets. And we're going to do that. She picked out all the fabric out of all my leftover jellies. I am still collecting quilts. That's been a hot topic this week. I am collecting quilts, but I only need 65. I know Lynn in our post where I need 150. Like if 150 came, I will find homes for them, but we only need 65. And if I go over, I am going to be sending them off to homes. Hello, Aisha. I know you live, I think you live near me. Please email me if you ever want to come over and sew. Even if it's a date that I don't have a sew and sit or sit and sew open, you can always email me and maybe I can work something out. So you saw this. I went ahead and put a 3-inch strip on both sides just to give it that little extra bit. Then I dropped a video yesterday. I dropped a video. I think this was the video I dropped yesterday. I can't show you this yet because then it's not a surprise. Because I'm going to drop another video. I need to get, I'm working really hard in trying to get my subscriber lists, to get more subscribers. And my honey's been helping me with suggestions. Yes, those suggestions. Like I have more time in my day for those suggestions. But I did last night, I did start working on it with the algorithm and all this. It's way too much work. It makes me unhappy to have to do all that. I just want to quilt and chat with you guys. But I also need my channel to grow. So I've been working on that. And one thing is I need to upload more videos. So these are orphan crumb blocks that were sent to me, and I did a video on how to make this. This is using, well, now I'm not gonna tell you what it uses. Go and see the video. We need to go see the video. What I may do is I have to be better with my description. So now there's a description under every video, minus 100 videos. I only got through maybe 150 videos of putting descriptions. I'm getting better, but I will drop a link to this video. And share it out there so people know. And I thought this came out cool. So I'm calling this my crummy series. Haha, pun. Crummy series, yes. So I'm going to have a series using crumb blocks. And this is going to be one of them. And I have one to drop here. I think it may be tomorrow. Because only doing lives does not help, I guess, your algorithm. You have to like actually put the work in. And then we saw this. I put a black border around this, and to me, this looks like a stained glass window. I absolutely love it. I love it so much I don't want to give it away, but I have to give it away. Look at this. I don't know. I love it. I feel like it's like, I don't know, the colors, the black, it all plays well. And so yes, so I put a black border. I love the way that came out. So what was my job during the sit and sew? It was to gab. My job was to gab, to teach, right? I was teaching them techniques and stuff, to direct what needed to be done, and to long arm. So I did long arm, and then I'm going to put a PSA out there right now. I used some of these quilts to try some new techniques that I have never done. So if you don't like the quilting on your quilt that you sent me, I apologize, but I am trying to master my technique and learn something new. So here is something that I saw, what is her name? Stitched with Sharon, or Sharon with Stitches? I don't know. She's a long armor, and she did something on something called ribbon candy. So I tried to do ribbon candy on this. And so that's what I did here, ribbon candy. And then this one, I don't know. I just made this up. I didn't see this on anything. I just started doing double circles, but I like the way it came out. Actually, I do like the way it came out. So I don't know, maybe there is a name for this, but I just kind of did double circle. And then this is the back. I used up most of all my 108s, and I still have a couple more 108s, but I found out actually that because these quilts, excuse me, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Because these quilts are actually the width of, excuse me, of yardage, it was actually easier for me to load this on my long arm. So I went ahead, this was donated, some regular yardage. So I used that for the back, and it's flannel and cozy. And these I just did meander because I realized how much time I was taking on trying to try new things. I mean, we have to try new things, but I also have to be real that I have to get these done within a month, right? We're at the month point. So here we are, and this one is, oh, this one I did flowers on this. I don't know if it'll come up, but there's the loop. Let's see if we can get the flower. Where's there a flower? I know I put flowers in here. It was loops and flowers. Here we go. Do you see that flower right here? So, and then she sent me backing for it. And so then this is also another little tip. So she sent me the backing for this, which was the width of fabric on regular bolt. And then what I did is I just sewed this and this together so that I'm not just loading my long arm for one quilt, because that'll take me forever. So what I did was I put these two, stitched them, and then I just loaded my long arm. And that's how I got 3 quilts. So I got the one quilt here, and then the 2 quilts on this flannel back. All right. And here was, I think I showed you this. This is the one that the other lady made of the 4-patch with hers. So I have to cut these apart. Honey's sick. I've been dealing with a lot here in this house, let me tell you. Honey is sick. And I woke up with something in my chest, so I don't know if Honey gave me what he has or what, or the beginnings of it. So I have that going on. I have numbers. I have numbers of like something because I'm trying to write stuff down. So I have 16 finished quilts. 16 where this finished completely with binding and everything. And then I have 11 that I have to still bind. And the tops, I don't know. That I did not count yesterday. Yes, I'm going to read all through. And then I'm going to show you these quilts. So let me go to comments all the way. I'm going to go all the way back. So we have, I think I'm going to go all the way back just to make sure I don't miss it. Oh, you know what else? I need to put all chat, all messages. On mine, it says all messages. So let me go to all messages. Melanie is going to be listening in. Got to get the kiddos up. Wait, you have to go to school, Melanie? Because, yes, if anyone's on here who's a veteran, happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service. So here, this household, everybody has off today, so it's nice and quiet. Rhonda, they want to know if you have a channel. And then Deb, well, not by myself. Mona, Lisa, and I are starting a new thing for Saturday afternoons. Lisa will be starting this Saturday, and I will have my first live with them on the 23rd. Okay, hello there, Gamer Boy. This is a quilting channel. You are welcome as long as you're respectful. Thank you so much for joining us. Aisha, yep, if you want to come up and visit me to, sew one day, I would love that. Just, let me know what your availability is, and I'll let you know what mine is. And anyone else that's on here that lives in New York that wants to put a slot in for available time, just let me know. Loretta made a comment about having either made up blocks or something on the video you did. I told you, yes, and I did that. So last night, the other thing I did was went through all my comments and made a response to everyone. I also went ahead this morning to do all my emails. This weekend, this is how I felt like. I felt like a rubber band. I was being stretched, and I was waiting for that rubber band to finally break. Thank God it didn't. That's how I felt. Good morning, Andrea. It is a lot of work to put out. I watched a video yesterday. I love the pinwheels. I make them using the 8 at a time HST. Yeah, that is really so great. So one thing I found out in the algorithm is people are looking for, and I have to change the titles too, is something that's super basic for beginners. So that's what I was trying to go with, to put that in there. I love that, how that came out. Linda, I love those one too. So funny how some quilts can get attached to. I know. Nancy, good morning. Stitch by Susan. That's the one. Yeah, Stitch by Susan. Oh, and Quilting Nerd. Oh, I have to look up Quilting Nerd. Wait. Do I have Quilting Nerd? I don't know. Deb, about Loretta left a message for you. Yes, she emailed me last night after I commented back to her. So I think we're all okay. Nikki, good morning. Nikki, please take care of yourself. Nikki needs some positive vibes to go her way. I believe she's on the mend. You can elaborate if you want, Nikki, but you can be private too. But just know we're going to be sending you all these positive vibes. Um, Are you sure you're getting your kids up, Melanie, for school today? Today's Veterans Day. I mean, maybe other states are different, but here everything is like shut down for Veterans Day. Like everything. The only thing is open is shopping. Like shopping and restaurants, because all of our restaurants almost give the veterans a free meal. So one of my sewers is a veteran, and so she wanted to come today, but she goes, tomorrow, Monday is my day. I have to go and get all my freebies. So here she is going all through Kingston to get all her freebies, her breakfast, her lunch, her dinners, her snacks. Even some of these shops give them like free like merchandise. So today is big here. I remember when my dad was alive, he loved Veterans Day here in New York, because again, he started the morning like super early, hitting all the coffee shops and everything and doing all his things. Oh, you do a great job, Long Arm. Well, thank you, Linda. Uh, so I think we're all good with Loretta, but maybe not. This morning, we talked last night. Good morning, Sheila. I must have missed you. So sorry, Sheila. I was scrolling. Yes, school doesn't follow Veterans Day. My husband is a veteran. Well, tell him from all of us and from me, thank you for his service. And I can't believe they don't follow. I mean, it's a big thing here in New York State. We really, really honor veterans. Our kiddos all on Friday, most all the schools had veteran, what do you call those? Poof, went out of my head. But anyway, the veterans come and they talk to the kids. Assemblies. A lot of the schools have assemblies, and we honor them and we make them cards. And yes, so so we definitely take Veterans Day serious here, at least in my area. Hello, Denise. Good morning. Good morning, Terrence. Good morning. I don't know what this is. Something about football. My husband probably would love that information, but football does nothing for me. But Sheila, there's some information on football. She loves football. Good morning, Arnell. This is a quilting channel. You may stay as long as you're respectful, but thank you. Rebecca, good morning, everyone. Don't forget to change the chat to the top. Yes, an all. Vintage, you have a day off to the quilt races. Absolutely. I'm just waiting for that young man to wake up so that I can get to some quilting, because this morning I woke up super early, and instead of coming up here and making racket, I trying to help my algorithm. Veteran Day is a federal holiday. Weird that a school is open. I thought so too, Rebecca, but hey, only our mail is closed. School is open, by Pat. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Life is back on track. Well, thank you, Nikki. I'm glad life is back on track, but I'm still going to send you those positive vibes. Oh my gosh. When the kids were little, we were super poor, and we loved when Veterans Day came around. Since both hubby and I are vets, we would get double and could feed everyone. Oh, that's wonderful. And wish we could have done that a lot more for you, Rebecca, because you absolutely have given a lot, and so has your husband. And we have to send positive vibes over to Rebecca. She's quiet about it, but send her positive vibes. She needs some. We gave out 7 quilts of valor yesterday. Oh, that's wonderful. It is so awesome, Pat. It really is. Veterans Day is big here. It's a huge military area. Good morning, Mirta. Happy Veterans Day here in Georgia. We have school in Georgia. They have school. He is a retired, her 2 son-in-laws are retired military, and my granddaughter retired Navy. Like I don't know that football information. Right? I'm sure you got that. As a matter of fact, yesterday when I was sewing, my honey, yep, we have this TV here, and my son has the Sunday football package. I don't know. All I know is I came up here and I'm like, how are you watching 3 and 4 games at a time? They were like in its different quadrants. I don't even know it. Okay, so Barb's school is open too, and they are having a parade. So many schools open. Wow, I actually am very surprised, but I've got to show you my daddy. Where's my daddy's where is his military? Here it is. No. Well, here's one. I have pictures of him everywhere. Downstairs is his picture that I have with some of his stuff. But I have a big picture. Oh, here it is. I have 2 of the same pictures. This one, little one. I have little ones all over. And this little one is in the sewing room. And then this one is in... here we go. Let's see. This one is in the living room. I have many more, but this is one that's formal. Let's see. Does this one have less glare? Nope. Okay, so that's the best I could do, I think. It's just the glare. I don't know how. There we go. Ah, I made it stop glaring. There it is. So, yes, we have that. Sorry, I have to put them back because I don't want them to get lost. Here, I'll show you. I will even show you baby Leanna and daddy. I'm not a daddy's girl, am I? Look at baby Leanna. That was me when I was little itty bitty. And my daddy. I don't have many pictures because my parents, when they lost their home in the flood, everything just vanished. But there are a couple that were saved. And this was me on my communion day. That's my mama. You met her, but this is my mama younger. And just because we're going wild, that's me and the kids. At a wedding we went to, we were all being super silly. But yes. Here we go. I just have to show you this. I don't know why I'm going off topic, but this is actually my very favorite baby picture, or when I was younger. I don't know why. It's my very favorite one. Look at those cars back then, 70s. Look, I just love that picture. I wish I had that tricycle. I really do. That's my son, Dylan. That's not the firefighter. I have 2 boys. Some people get confused. So I have a theatrical son, which you've seen some YouTube videos, and then I have my firefighter son. And then that's my dad with the kiddos. That was me. Because back then it was black and white pictures. That's my grandma. You met her. But yes, these are my little bit. These were salvaged. We found them dry and I put them immediately in something. There's my little bit of spiel for my dad on Veterans Day. Okay, so let's go see Sunday Ticket. Yes, I have it. Yeah, I don't even know how much that is. I don't pay that bill. Hi, Judy. Good morning. Well, thank you, Pat. Oh, my baby mom. You know, my mom used to make some of my clothes with my with my grandmother, the one that you met. Thank you. They are treasures. They are treasures. Treasures to me. Okay, so let's look at some quilts. These Anna brought already completely done. So here is one. Most of these are Fabric Cafe patterns that she just altered. So here's one. And she had them already. She came in, they're bound, ready to go. She's been busy. She says I keep distracting her. This here is a Bonnie Hunter Leaders and Enders project, she told me. And this is super cool. And then this is the back. And she quilted them, had them ready to go. She did scrappy binding on that. This one here is a fabric. These other two are Fabric Cafes as well. And she just got a Grace Unique machine. And so she's practicing as well. Look at those flowers. She's so cute. She's going to write a review to them saying she bought her machine because she saw me using hers, mine. So maybe I will. Maybe they'll consider me now. And then here we go. And then this is the back. So again, I have 16 finished. And that's good. But I'm going to put those in the pile back here. So I repeat, I have not unpacked from festival still. The 2 suitcases are down there. All I pulled out was the dirty clothes. So I need to do a video with you all. I may have to just do a separate video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but when I unpack, I'm going to show you all the fun stuff. I am working on a pile today. Today I'll be long arming, and I'm working on Mona's. Mona did what? She's a channel. She sent me these. So I'm going to be recreating stuff with this. I was thinking maybe of doing that this morning. I may move this whole scene to the other room so we can put these up on a design wall and start on that. And yeah, because I'm pretty much done here. Because what I have there is a top that I'm going to drop that video, and I'm working on another video, another crummy video, more crummy content. I'm going to be working on more crummy content here, videos. And unpack now. I know. So this is a deal. I thought about that, but it's in my bedroom, and it's too heavy to bring everything up. I am thinking of maybe, oh, I can leave that light on. I am thinking of maybe unpacking in my bedroom one morning. But Honey sleeps in, and he's not well this morning, so I thought I wouldn't push the envelope, you know? So here we are. Let's go over here and move all this other stuff. All right, so so what is everybody up to? Let's see. Okay, question of the day. Are you listening to Christmas music? I'm not listening to Christmas music. It's a little too early. But I'm not going to lie. I've been watching some Hallmark Christmas movies. All right, so I am getting I'm going to get my iron ready. All right, I'm getting my iron ready. So I have watched, I think, 2 Hallmark movies, getting myself ready. Yes, crummy content, exactly. But I don't know if he wrote like crummies, like MM. I have to look at that. I like the way you have it, crummy content. Uh, no, too early. She's just teasing us, Pat. I am listening to Christmas music as I sew and making Christmas presents. That's cool. Yeah. I'm just not there quite yet, but I have been waiting to but I have been watching some Christmas movies, because it's what's on TV. I got up to watch you, then I'm going back to bed for a while. I was late working on a bird shot. Well, thank you, Andrea. And just so everyone knows, Andrea has a channel. She also is doing a mystery quilt along. I did get your email. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to get to it, to the quilt along, just because I do have all these lap quilts to figure out. But I will say that she has wonderful patterns. They're for sale, so you can go check her out and her patterns. I'm trying to enjoy each holiday. It's hard not to partake in Christmas. I'm trying to get my Thanksgiving mojo going. I'm listening to Louise Penny's new audiobook, When I Quilt and Knit. Oh, wonderful. I've just got to run to the other room. I need to go get that Best Press. I'll be back. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. I am back. So, yeah, so I got to just spray these. So a lot of us are not listening except to one. So no, I'm going to wait for that for Christmas. Anyone have their decorations up? I have a friend who's got her house completely decorated. I mean, mine was decorated out of that someone gave me decorations last month, and I was not going to put it away to bring them back out. So my house, I'm calling it done for. But has anyone decorated yet? All right, so we're going to put these up here. I'm feeling like a chain happening here. Thinking maybe we can chain something up here. What kind of book? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna plug this in. Let there be light. Okay. I just finished binding a quilt. I need to get working on another UFO. I still have all fall decorations, no Christmas yet. Yes, well, again, it's because his sister was giving away all her displays that she used on her windows in her store. So I took them and I displayed them. So I have that going on. I'm thinking this would be nice. Let's see. Are you seeing this? Okay. Maybe move this over just a tad. So these blocks, let's see what happens if I put 3 across and make some kind of chaining effect. Okay, so it's 38, but by the time I take my seams in and everything, it's still a little bit smaller than 40. It just means I can't put a border on it. I'm gonna have to go modern, no border. I always am on the lookout for a new book, especially if it's serious. Right now, my honey and I've been watching Lydia Poet on Netflix. It's actually based on a true story. I didn't know that. We watched the first season, and they just dropped the new season. And it's about a female detective in Italy. Kind of reminds me of Scarlet and the Duke if you watch Masterpiece. All right, so here we are. So this makes it a square if I do it this way. But I think if I add, it's going to make it too long. So what I'm going to do is have it like this and then just put a border on the top and bottom. But now something has to go in there because I feel something has to go in there. I don't, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 spots and there's only 2 of these left. So I'm going to kind of do it like that. You know, it's funny. It's like a 9 patch and a 9 patch, right? Because this is a 9 patch block and these are like 9 squares. So it's like a 9 patch within a 9 patch. Let's see. What does she have that I could, would this fit in there? Let's see. Let's see what this would look like. If not, I can just find, let's see, what size is this? I will trim these to 12.5, and I can find maybe a 12.5, just a very nice 12.5 inch print, and cut just nice big bold block and put it in there, which is what I think I'm going to end up doing. But let's see what this is. This block is 12.5, so it would fit in there. Let's see what that would look like. And let's see if I have 4. Oh, I do have 4. So let's see. It may not work, and we may just have to put a nice bold print in there. I would like something chickeny. I wonder if I have anything chickeny I could put in there. Too busy? I'm thinking maybe too busy. This is so funny. I'm seeing some fabric that I myself have sewn with. A lot of fabric. Mona, you and I must have like a similar fabric stash. The reason why I remembered these were hers is because she had it in that hot pink envelope, and I still had it in the hot pink envelope. My biggest downfall was when I was taking them out, I wasn't taking the time to put the blocks back into the box or the bag they came in. So there's that. Or, let's see. Or we can, let's see. You look at that. I'm going to find a big, bold fabric to see what that would look like in there. Big, bold fabric. Let's see. Where's big, bold fabric? Big, bold fabric. All right. Oh, you know what? I have some, you know something? I just realized something. I have red, white, and blue fabric. Maybe I should hold off on these. Okay, I just thought of something. I mean, let me see what you guys think. Good morning, Molly. Let's see. I would go with a solid between the 9 patch, okay. I agree. Okay, so I definitely see that. Okay, so maybe not something bold. But actually, I just thought of something. that, good morning, Molly. Good morning, so swanky. I've also read, okay. So I just received some red, white, and blue fabric. So I'm gonna hold off on these. Take these back. We'll leave these on here because I could do something Quilter Valor with this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do something Quilter Valor with this because I have patriotic fabric that I would like to use. So let's go, and here I just did a fabric pull for that because I had this that had red and I had this that had some red and geometrics. Well, we're not gonna go with that. I'm gonna make that into Quilter Valor. I'm pretty sure. I just gotta, and that was super cute. Okay, so we may use this, but we're gonna go back to this. Okay, so we have these 4. I don't have any more of these. Do I have a 5th one? Let's see. No, I do not have a 5th one. I only have those 4. So, because look, I have more of this right here. So I definitely, that's gonna have to be a Quilter Valor. Quilter Valor something. And look, I have, all right, so we have this. Let's see. She has all these little blocks. Maybe we can play. Oh, I know what. Put that there. I just got an idea. So let's put these little blocks down here. Let's see what else I have. I have all these fun things to play with. So many choices. All right. I'm going to iron this. I'm going to assume some of these are practice blocks. All right, so we have some of these practice blocks. There's 2 of these and 2 of those red. What if do you see these little ones here in the corner? I do something like that, and then, hold on, let me find something in the center. I have some of these. Let's see what else I have. I have another one of these. It's like a puzzle here. There's a puzzle going on over here. I have some of these. And those are baby. I think I'm liking, let's see. Oh, is that too much? But I don't know, we'll keep going. What size are these? Are these 8-inch? Oh, these are 8-inch. I need these. Those are for my 8-inch crummy series. I'll take those 8-inch for the crummy series. I think these are a pile of 8-inch. Yes. So we'll keep those crummies. This is 8-inch. Yep. That'll go for the crummy series. All right. I have, let's see what this one looks like. There's this that we could put in the center. Let me see. What else do I have? Okay, wait a second. Now I've gotten other thoughts. There's this, and she has this. These are all 12 and a half. Let's see. We have that. She has some more 12-inch. I have 2 more 12-inch. I just don't know if they kind of go. But they don't have to. I can sash maybe in between so that they are more. Let's see. I mean, this would be a true scrappy quilt. I mean, extremely true scrappy. But it works. I think it could work. I mean, that's true scrappy. It's an orphan block quilt. I'm going to leave it there. What do you think? Do you think we can go with it, roll with it? Because my other idea, I'll tell you what my other idea was. My other idea is, if we don't do this, right? My other idea was to take, everybody see this, right? Okay. My other idea would be to take these and put them in the corner, as you can see here, and then put a low volume. I need low volume fabrics. Oh my God, I need low volume scraps like you can't imagine. I am like on, it's a situation, but I have a lot of tone on tone whites and tone on tone blacks. And that's why you've seen the Crummy series use a lot of white and black. I could take white, tone on tone, and I figured I could use this as a corner piece, measure what I'd need here and measure here. So there'd be white here, same thing over here. It could be white here. Whoops, I think I woke up my son. Whoops. And white here. What do you think? You think I should just do the true scrappy? Or do you think I should put these in with white? I can also, though, the other thing I could do is I could do this and put white all the way around it. And, you know, border it with white. So I could do the corner or bordered white. Or I can just go true scrappy and call it a day. That would be the easiest. I like that better than the red and white. Well, the red and white I'm going to do something else with that. Definitely going to use that for something else. Let's see what we have. Maybe some solid between the big and small blocks to give. Yes, it would be a solid white unless I can find some low volume, but I am so very low on low volume. It is busy, but if you put a narrow white sash between the blocks to break it up, it would be very nice. So you're talking about, Andrea, you mean if I just put all these busy blocks in? That's what I was thinking, that I could do something, you know, with the busy blocks and put sashing. Let's see what we think. Agree with Nancy, a solid. If you keep it scrappy, then I would replace the one with the real squares in the upper right with something darker. It's a little busy, teal squares. You're talking about this? You would replace these? Something darker. Okay. Well, I will, yeah, I'm going to have to figure something out, because I thought I could just slap these up and we could come up with something, but maybe not. So again, this is option 2. So I'm going to just say 1 or 2. This is option 2. And then option 1 would be using all these squares and maybe like breaking it apart with a solid thin border strips or something like that. What do we think? 1 or 2. So this is 1, and 2 is just being very busy, just using all of these that I have and figuring something out. Okay, so hello, Emma Jean. It's been a while. How are you doing? I've been online since the oh, you mean online or offline since the election? Are you doing baby quilts now or wheelchair ones? What size are you doing? Thanks. So Emma Jean, I am making wheelchair quilts, and yes, I'm still accepting them. This is the parameters. Anywhere, the width of it, anywhere between 30, but no more than 40, and the length 40. She would prefer the length to be 40. 36 is okay too, 36 by 36. Option 3, more solids. And option 2, you probably should turn the one of the corners so they are both facing the same direction. Oh, we're talking about these. Yes. Yeah, we will, just a mock-up. You're talking about something like I don't know. Well, I have to figure it out. I want to use all the blocks that were sent to me in some way. Are you able to, okay, so let's see. Option 3, more solids. Are you able to hold off on using those HSTs? Maybe someone will send you some which HSTs? These? Some low volume fabric. Maybe someone will send you some low volume fabric. Oh, for this. So that I can do this here. Like border these with low volume fabric and wait. Look, because I have actually this too. Gotta stick that in the center too. Hello, April. Good morning. Their wheelchair, yes. They are, yes, they are very busy. Low volume. Well, I see the low volume that I usually use, I use them up during Bonnie Hunter's mystery quilt along, so that's why I don't have many. Low volume is normally white or cream background or a light background with like little pops of color here and there. Like I think people consider like this low volume here and this like a low volume people consider. I'm actually looking at the sale on connecting threads. Any color you prefer. Well, low volumes have normally a light or a whitish background with little pops. This is the view I was talking about, to turn one of the corners so they both match. Gotcha. Yes, we would be doing that. We would be doing that. I kind of like almost this with some low volume fabric. I just think it'll be less like, whoo, in your face. So yeah, so this is, okay, we're going to say we're going to go with this. I'm going to figure out some low volume situation. I'm going to go through my stash again. If not, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So I have tone on tone. I have a pile. It's getting smaller, but I have a pile of a white tone on tones. And then I do have some white tone on tone yardage I can always use. But being that she had a lot of low volume fabrics in here, I thought maybe it would look cute with low volume to keep like the theme going. But hey, we can always figure things out. That's not an issue. Maybe you should put these in the center and then border it so that this way it almost looks like sashing. And then I just have to then do the top and bottom. Okay, so we have one idea. I'm going to clip all this together. That's one idea. She sent me a whole pile of 8-inch, and I'm going to stick this pile of 8-inch with my other stuff so that we can work on that. Then I have a pile here. Let's see what size these are. These are 7-inch. Oh, then I have these. So let's see. Oh, yeah. It's a challenge. I only have one of those that uses that fabric. Well, let me put that way. I guess these spools are just going to have to go on the opposite direction. So it, like the line goes that way. And then we have this. Again, I'm trying to break things up because, right, we have space to do stuff here. And there goes his beeper. Okay. So I have this pile here of tulip pink. I don't know. That really does not go with that. No. Okay, this has to be something else. I'll have to do this into something else. Do you need thread? I can always use thread. I have been using whatever is being sent here. Nothing is going to waste. Good morning from Iowa. Good morning, Nancy. Always use that stuff. So this is 7-inch. So these are 7-inch blocks, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just hold off. I need to. I think he's leaving. Is he leaving? No, 6. Okay, so I have 6 of these. And so I think I'm going to have to do this on a separate quilt because these seem very busy. I have this. Look at this. I have this too. Maybe I'm going to put that in that other pile because that has low volume on there. Oh, wait. No, and then I have these. I have these little teddy bears. I have teddy bears. And then I have these patches. So I have that. I'm just going to stick this in another pile. And then I have a couple of, I have batik, stuff that's batik. I may be able to throw that in with the Tula, right? I think I can put this, somehow combine these into something in the Tula. And then I have a pile of these. I have 3 of these blocks like this. So what I might do is I might just add onto these and make them into an 8-inch crumb to use for my crumb series. That's what I'm going to do. And then I have used all of that bag of orphan blocks. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 quilts. Anyway, I just looked at the time. He needs me. Everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. Please like, subscribe, share my channel so I can get new subscribers as well. And I will keep working on this. We will see each other tomorrow. I will show you some progress that I made today. Aisha, if you're still on and you want to drive up here this afternoon, just give me a buzz. I'm here. I'll be working all day. So everyone, take care. See you later. Bye.